my like vagina bones felt like someone kicked me in my vagina. Hi guys! So I said in this video I would talk to you about all of the experiences that I've had so far during pregnancy and just things that have happened to my body so far. If you're a male, there's a few things in here you may not want to hear. They're a little bit but yes, this is for all my ladies out there, just so you know what could potentially happen. If it happens, don't freak out too much. Obviously, you always need to get it checked by the doctor or your midwife to make sure that it is normal for you. But yeah, so these are some of the weird things, and I have the whole list written down. So the first thing is, I don't feel like this is anything new to you guys, but hunger. Like, I am hungry all the time. Like, I finish eating and then at least an hour later I'm just like, oh, I need something else to snack on. Like, forever hungry. It's crazy. And like, I just feel sick if I don't eat, so I need to eat when I'm hungry. Leg cramps. So pretty much at least every second night I'll wake up with a cramp. Only my left leg, but oh, it's so painful. Like, if you've never had a leg cramp before, which some people haven't, Hayden has no idea what a cramp is, and he's so lucky. But like, your muscle just tenses up and you feel like you can't even move your leg, and like when you feel your leg, it feels like such a hard just like, it's so hard and it's horrible, and you can't stretch your leg and you're just like, go away. It only lasts a couple of seconds, but yeah, when it's every second night, and I haven't had one in like 3 years, it is painful. Alright, heartburn. So that was actually one of the first symptoms that I was pregnant. My friend was like, just told me, she's like, that is a symptom of pregnancy. And I think it was like 2 days before I found out that I was actually pregnant. And I literally hadn't had it in probably 5 years, and she luckily had some quickies. So she's like, here you go. I was just there like, oh, I feel like I'm having a heart attack. Oh. I know heartburn can come in many different forms. I've heard of people saying that like they just want to vomit, or maybe they do vomit, and they have like this sorest throat. Mine just feels like I'm having a heart attack, so it's pretty intense. I hate my laugh. All right, the next thing, pigmentation. Check this out. I'm freshly shaved today, so this is just my skin. See, like, dots? So strange. It looks like I haven't showered. But I went to the doctor just to check if it was fungus, and then they had to like do some scrapings, and then they sent it away, put it under a microscope, and it came back that it wasn't fungus, so it's just pigmentation. So I just have to deal with it. Apparently lots of people get it on their face, so I'm pretty lucky I can kind of hide it. But yeah, it's summer here and I'm always just like, yuck. Anyway, gotta learn to love my body when it's pregnant. Don't be so harsh. Oh, no rings. See my tans? They were cutting off my circulation. Just had to say to the husband, I'm so sorry, honey, but I'm probably not gonna be married this whole pregnancy, or at least until winter, because man, it's so hot. And sorry, every time I talk, like, oh, that's another thing, you just lose breath so easily if you just keep talking. Yeah, so I'd like put my ring back on once I'd cooled down, and then I would just start to get hot again. And oh, you know the feeling when you just need to get it off and you're like, and you get anxiety because it just won't come off. So I was like, nah, I'm not putting myself in that situation anymore. I'd rather just not wear them. So I'm a free bird. Not. Pins and needles. So I have a feeling this has to do with like nerves in your body moving. Or maybe just if you don't move, like I have to lay in the same position every night because I'm trying so hard to be on my left side, and then my arm just goes dead. So I've had pins and needles quite a few times. All right, now's the time to tune out if you're a male. So I had told you guys, like at the start of my pregnancy, it was really weird and I was really worried about it. My like vagina bones felt like someone kicked me in my vagina. So painful. Like every time I'd go for a walk or just like do squats or any form of exercise, my vagina felt hard and like it got kicked. And then to add to that, you get increased vaginal discharge when you're pregnant. I'm sorry that word is, but that's the word. And like when I would go for a walk, it would be like so much, and then I was like, is it sweat? Is my like bladder pushing out pee into my undies or what? But the reason why I queried that was because it started to have an odor and I was wondering if I had peed myself or not. Anyway, it's so gross. So like I kept my eye on it. I went to the doctor actually first and he was like, oh, I think it just might be thrush. Let's just give you some gel to stick on up there. So I did that for 3 nights and it was better for like 2 nights, and then that black odor came back. Right. And then it got worse. It started to get like a yellow green color and I was freaking out because I'm reading about BV, bacterial vaginosis, and that you can go into early labor. So I was freaking out. Went back to my doctor and he's just like, nah, I don't think it's anything. And I'm like, well, it like smells as well, like green and smelly. That is weird. Anyway, I went and got a second opinion because I just didn't want to play with that shit and I needed to put my mind at ease. His word was just not going to help me. So the next doctor I went to, she like did all the swabs and that, and it came back negative. So how random. You can have all of those things. And like I was like wearing no undies to bed, trying to air it out, wasn't helping at all. It's getting a little bit better and I have no idea why. Actually, I have been taking probiotics now probably for the last 3 weeks, so maybe that's helping. Good idea to take those. And vitamin C tablets, and that's because the midwife said that if you take vitamin C tablets, it helps the probiotics absorb better. So that actually has been helping. Just in case anyone else is having that issue, give it a go. But yeah, that's the pretty yuckiest thing about the whole change. Other than that, everything is going really good. Oh, round ligament pain, that's also like right on the sides of your belly, and it's like feels like growing pain. It hurts a lot and it feels almost the same as like period pain, so I freaked out a little bit about that too. Oh, I'll tell you some more funny stories of how I freaked out. Like my friend Zuli, who sent me the Flaming Hot Cheetos that I love, I had only like just felt the baby move at night time, and then the next time was when I was eating Flaming Hot Cheetos and I was like, oh man, if the baby's reacting to this, like I hope it's okay. So then I like googled, I didn't write like can you kill your baby, but I was like, is it okay to eat Flaming Hot Cheetos when you're pregnant? And then lots of people were just like, that's all I crave my whole pregnancy, don't worry about it, it all comes out fine. Anyway, everything in moderation because I think it has a lot of artificial colours in it, but yeah, the baby went like, wee, and was wriggling around and I felt so bad. I was like, oh my God, what have I done? Us preggos, we just freaked the hell out. What else did I freak out? Oh, and then as soon as I felt the baby move, I like didn't feel it move the next day and I was freaking out. Like, oh my God, I'm supposed to start counting how many times it moves every day. And then I Googled like are you supposed to feel it every day when it's not like kicks? And then they were like, no, your baby's still little and it could move around and you may not be able to feel it and it will come back. So I was like, phew. So yeah, Google's been really good for me actually. I don't think it's like made me more scared. It's made me more, it's actually made me feel way more at ease. With the bacterial vaginosis, that was scary, but good on me for getting a second opinion, because these things, you just can't take one person's word. So whatever, Dr. Google rocks. I don't know if I had a point. Probably not really. Well, anyway, I hope that you have learnt something. If you're going into pregnancy, these are some things that you at least may feel better about. If you have them, holler at your sister and tell her how much they suck. But yeah, I don't want to complain. I am so happy to be pregnant. It's all fine and dandy. Like, these aren't the worst issues in the world ever, but it's just not glamorous, not fun. All this worrying, and apparently it never ends, so what can you do? But yeah, all good, not being a whinger, just trying to let you know what the real deal is, alright? Alright, well, thanks for watching guys, and I will see you later. Bye!